guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I will be sharing a recipe for southern style stewed chicken. To get started, here are my ingredients. I have some chicken thighs here that I went ahead and seasoned. I also will be using some carrots and potatoes. I have bell peppers, onions, celery stalks. I'll be using chicken broth. I have a little flour. I'll be using minced garlic. I have green onions and parsley. I have one habanero and some thyme, chicken bouillon, black pepper, complete seasoning, and butter. So here's how I season the chicken. First, I washed, of course, in lemon juice. Please wash your chicken, guys. I promise it will not kill you. And I use some of my favorite green seasoning that's homemade. I have mustard oil. You can use any oil of your choice. I have chicken bouillon, garlic and onion powder, paprika, some seasoned salt, complete seasoning, and black pepper. What I did was combine everything into one bowl, mixed really well, and I marinated the chicken with the mixture. I let it sit for about 2 hours before I get started. In a preheated pot, I did add about 1/4 cup of oil, and now I'll add the chicken, and we will allow the chicken to brown on both sides. Once the chicken is brown on both sides, we'll remove it and carry on with the same process until we're all done. In the same pot, I'll now add 2 tablespoons of butter. Allow it to melt. Once the butter melts, we'll add our pepper, celery stalks, onions, and garlic. We'll also season them lightly, and we'll let them go for about 3 to 4 minutes just to release all the flavors and caramelize nicely. Next, we'll add the flour and allow it to go for about 2 minutes. We want to cook away that rawness, that raw taste from the flour before adding the chicken broth. So at this point, we will now add our chicken broth, and we will let this go until it thickens up. As you know, the flour is used as a thickener to thicken the gravy. And once you season your chicken the way I did, and it's packed with flavor and taste, and you have a good quality chicken broth, you don't have to season any further. This is just enough. But by all means, feel free to taste and season to your own liking. If you feel like you need more seasoning, you can go right ahead and add it. Now we will add our chicken. Now that our sauce has thickened, we will add our chicken in here, and we will add our thyme. We will cover this and let it cook for about 1 hour. 30 minutes in, we will add our potatoes and carrots. Now, I love potatoes in my stew. I have to have it in chicken stew, beef stew, whatever stew I'm making. I have to have my potatoes. That's why I'm adding it in here. And my husband, he is American. I am Guyanese. So a lot of times what I do is merge our 2 cultures of food. And, you know, we get the best of both worlds. So even though this is an American style, Southern style stew chicken, you would still find me adding stuff from my own culture, like my green seasoning, the thyme. I love to cook with thyme, my potatoes, and my habanero pepper. I have to have that in my food. So yeah, you would find me adding those things, but the method is still American. So 40 minutes in, we will now add our potatoes, carrots, and the habanero pepper. Now I didn't want to add the pepper in before because I didn't want it to pop. You know, the kids have to eat and stuff. So we'll add it in now and we'll let it cook for the extra 20 minutes. When you're done, this chicken will be so tender, it will be falling off the bone, you know, and that's how I like my stew cooked. Perfectly done and full of flavor. And after 1 hour, our chicken stew is finally done. Now we'll garnish with some fresh green onions and parsley. Of course, this is optional. You don't have to do this, but you know, if you've been following me, you know this is my thing. I love to add this at the end and it is absolutely amazing. I hope you guys give this recipe a try. Now I will plate this up and I'll be back with the finished product. So today I'll be serving my chicken stew up with some plain white rice. This chicken stew is so good and it is so comforting. It has the potatoes and the carrots, so you really don't need anything else here. It is just a complete meal. And guys, I just wanted to show you how soft, tender, and just falling off the bone the chicken is. Look at that. And it is absolutely delicious. I do hope you guys give the recipe a try. And if you enjoy my video, please give it a thumbs up, share it, leave a comment down below, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button for me. I will be leaving all my ingredients and measurements down in the description box. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Have a good day and enjoy.